West City was once a thriving community. We can see it become what it once was and what I think it is ultimately meant to be.
Neighborhood Services Manager for the City of St. Augustine, Jamie Perkins, tells Liz Ryan about how West City is going to be revitalized.
Last year, the City of St. Augustine designated West City as a community redevelopment area after a study confirmed signs of blight. Things like fire hazards, boarded-up buildings, defective roadways, and sidewalks in disrepair. There's been a big step forward. The city has officially adopted the redevelopment plan. Jamie Perkins talks about some of the ways the 600-acre area will be improved over the next 30 years.
Sidewalk and the beautification of our green spaces is a high priority. We have several recreational spaces in West City right now that could use a little TLC, so we'll definitely be using our CRA dollars to create what we would call quality of life.
Community stabilization will remain a high priority during the process of improving West City.
We know, Liz, that growth is going to happen, changes come. We want to make sure that the community and the residents that are going to be impacted by those significant changes are prepared. So community stabilization with housing, programming, maybe repair programs similar to what we have in Lincolnville, programming for our business owners, making sure that they're in a good space to make that economic impact that we would like to see in the western part of the city or in West City CRA.
And West City can look forward to some capital improvements.
We want to look for ways that we can improve walkability. The plan allows us to be creative and figure out what are the best ways to positively impact the West City with our revitalization efforts.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. The local residential composting program is opening soon.
The City of St. Augustine is opening applications for the residential composting program beginning Monday and continuing while quantities last. Through the city's residential composting program, residents in single-family homes within city limits are invited to apply for a backyard compost bin free of charge. You're encouraged to add food and yard waste to your compost bin to create nutrient-rich compost that can be used in your own garden. Complete information about the program is available on the city's website, citystaug.com/compost. In other news, veterans make sure to add Visit a National Park to your summer must-do list. Veterans, service members, dependents, and Gold Star families receive free access to more than 2,000 federal recreation areas, including national parks, wildlife refuges, and forests. Learn more at nps.gov. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
What I would say is what we have done is we have preserved Medicaid for those that it was intended for.
Congressman Randy Fine is providing details on some of the entitlement reforms contained in the Big Beautiful Bill.
As for the perceived cuts to Medicaid, Congressman Fine says we won't see the impacts here.
All we did was say if you're an illegal immigrant, you can't get Medicaid. Well, in Florida, if you're an illegal immigrant, you can't get Medicaid. And the second thing we did is we created work requirements for able-bodied childless adults. This is a 30-year-old who wants to sit at home and play video games in his parents' house. You don't have a kid, and you're healthy. Those people shouldn't have Medicaid. In Florida, we never expanded it to them.
Fine says the reforms in the Big Beautiful Bill were necessary.
We have preserved Medicaid for those that it was intended for. There are 35 million people below the poverty line in the United States, yet there are 70 million people on Medicaid. Medicaid is supposed to be for a kid with special needs. It's supposed to be for a single mom. It's supposed to be for someone who lost their job and is looking for a new one. It is not supposed to be a way of life for those too lazy to work.
Tomorrow, Congressman Fine will share his thoughts on the Big Beautiful Bill's reforms to the tax code. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.